Super Mario Maker 2 is out this week, and those levels aren't going to create themselves nor beat themselves, so we got to get it, but we didn't get it. Feels like a lot of people got that game really early. We did not, and we spent a lot at E3, going there for a long time, doing all that LA stuff. July is going to swallow our wallets, as you saw in the video yesterday, and so we've had to come up with an alternative method of how we're going to acquire Super Mario Maker 2. And no, that doesn't mean bringing our Wii U's back out and just pretending that Mario Maker 1 has slopes. We're going to do something very unlike us, Gabe, something we don't like to do, something we really don't do, but it's come to this.
Yeah, Zach, I have no money. I keep wearing the same shirts over and over. I kind of just paint them in different colors because I have nothing else. I need to get all of these games in July, and it starts off by making sure I can get the biggest game of June, and that is Super Mario Maker 2, Zach. And what we're gonna do the unthinkable, and we're gonna trade some stuff.
We're gonna sell my amiibo collection.
Oh, I wish. Can we just do that, and then we don't have to worry about this at all?
You want me to lose my most prized collection? I have every amiibo.
You do have
Look,
every.
this one is symbolic of our friendship.
Which one's you? Which one's you?
I got the pink jacket for sure. 100%. All right, so we're trading games in. We're getting rid of old Switch games that we're done with, that have lived their lives and need to be put out to pasture in order to come up with 60 big ones to grab Mario Maker 2. So let us know in the comments down below how you're grabbing Mario Maker 2. Do you just have a bunch of cash ready to go? Is your allowance really kicking in? Have you decided to sell games of your own? Are you having to wait for Mario Maker 2? Do you work as CEO of the coolest smoothie company in your town? Let us know. We want to know how you're getting this big game, because we need 2 copies. Even though online multiplayer with friends isn't coming until later, we got to be ready, and also we have to challenge each other in terms of who can build the best stage. So, Gabe, how are you going to get this game?
Okay, we are going off of GameStop trade-in, and I know not everybody likes GameStop. You can trade in stuff wherever you want. I know Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, they all accept trade-in.
eBay.
But sure, eBay, that's another really good alternative.
A little slower method, but
yeah, regardless. And
can work.
okay, so we're going off GameStop. The trade-in values are for the pro customer, so assuming
I'm not a pro customer. You're a pro customer?
Yeah,
Dang.
I went pro. Yeah,
Wow.
I like the magazine. I like Game Informer. So. Okay, so the first game I'm going to trade in, Zach, Valkyria Chronicles 4. Before I go into this,
okay
Zach,
with that.
1430 is the trade-in value right there. Okay. Zach, a lot of these games have way more trade-in value than I thought, because we don't trade in stuff at GameStop like ever. So
I feel like the last time I went to GameStop, everything was like $3, $6.90, $8.20,
Yeah.
$4. You're getting $14.30 for Valkyria Chronicles 4, which isn't too shabby.
Yeah, I've played the game. I don't see myself ever really like going back to it, and I see it on sale a lot. So if for some reason I did want to pick it up on eShop, I can, if that unlikely scenario happens. But I'm perfectly good getting rid of that. All right, the next one. I hope people won't get upset, Zach. Getting rid of some Nintendo games here. This one has surprisingly high.
That's where the value lies, baby.
Surprisingly high trade-in value for a game that's been out for a while. $27.50.
Can I guess what it is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I would never.
Really?
Yeah, no, I like that game. I'm not, and not that I don't like this game. Can I just tell you the game? Can I just tell you the game?
What's the game?
All right, Kirby Star Allies. You get almost $30 for that game alone.
Impressive.
I played it. I don't really have anyone to play co-op with. I don't see myself playing a co-op. And if I wanted to play co-op, there's other games out there that I could play.
Find someone else that has it.
Yeah. So I think I'm okay with getting rid of Kirby Star Allies. I still think it's an awesome game, especially under the right circumstances. But that's going to chop off almost half of the value that I need for Super Mario Maker 2. And Super Mario Maker 2 itself has co-op like locally now, so we're good. All right.
Kirby is funny to me because I always feel like that game just came out a few months ago. It really didn't, but in my head, like Kirby Star Allies was just a few months ago. Always.
No, it was not. All right. The last one, and I feel like this one people won't have as much of an issue with. It is a Nintendo game.
Again?
Yeah, and again, that's where the value is. And recently, this game got the last support it's ever going to get. Rest in peace. The game's still very much alive. You can go play it. But ARMS, you get $22 for that, Zach. And that brings me to a grand total of $63.80. I'm even taking care of that good old Texas state tax. So we're going to be all right there. Yeah.
Way to be so responsible. Is it responsible to dump ARMS, which is one of the Switch's like most original ideas and a new IP coming through with a cool concept?
Unfortunately, I don't know when I'm gonna play ARMS again. Like if we're not like together, the only scenario I imagine me playing ARMS is with you, and if I'm with you, that means you have ARMS. So yeah,
this is one of those situations where you're just banking on your friend being like a cool gamer guy. Like you know I'm never getting rid of Kid Cobra, so you're all good there. You can live your Twin Tail fantasy.
Exactly. Now you're following. So I feel like if you have 3 games sort of this caliber, you can like totally get rid of them. Maybe people do this all the time,
I'm sure they do.
Which is the thing that.
When was the last time you walked into GameStop?
I could. It's been years. I don't know.
It had to be for an amiibo. It really did. There's no way I bought a game. But that's it. I mean, I think that's a solid assortment because you're not losing anything, like you said, that you would miss too much. But you found good value out of games that I'm surprised. Like I'm surprised that Kirby. I mean, it came out a few months ago, so of course it was 50. But,
a few months ago, yeah.
But yeah, I think to me, ARMS is the one that I'm sad you're losing. So we'll kick off my list. That's good. Good job, Gabe. 6380. You're ready to go. Maybe you need to put a quarter in to finish out that tack. For the most part, you're solid. The first one I'm gonna get rid of is actually a very early Switch game. One of the earliest. It's Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Now, this game I felt was overpriced back then. We talked about it as one of our big Switch regrets because of its price point. I've played so much Isaac over the years, and now there are so many other games that have taken that spot and are on Switch. Slay the Spire, Enter the Gungeon. There's just so many things that I play instead that are of the same vein. So I get $15 for that, which I feel isn't too terrible. I wish I paid $15 for it in the first place.
I was gonna say that's what the game should have originally cost.
But getting $15, I'm now 25% of the way to my Mario Maker 2 Dreamland, so that feels pretty good.
Zach, can I say something? This game is in no way sponsored by GameStop, by the way.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, let me throw that out there before we forget.
I don't think people think that. We're basically saying we never go there.
Okay, all right.
We probably never will.
Just making sure.
Will we? Well,
for this,
we have to. Okay, so next up, I got a little crafty. I was looking at the upcoming lineup of games, and I was like, okay, what's coming out that will make something no longer really that important, or that will kind of make it superfluous? And it's Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus, right? That game is getting a pseudo sequel that has co-op and was really exciting at E3. Youngblood seems fantastic. It's a mid-tier price game, and I get $14 for the New Colossus. I was impressed with the visuals. Obviously, motion aiming is fun. I'm never gonna go back. So now that I'm done with that, that gives me $14 more. I'm now at 29. We're taking a little bit of a slower road than you took, but I'm about to get my big chunk here. It's my Nintendo game, which is one that just did not grab me at all. And I kind of knew it wasn't after seeing the lead-up coverage. I kind of knew after getting more that it wasn't, but I still bought it. I still wanted to play it. And it's Yoshi's Crafted World. That game gets me $25. Remember, I'm not a pro player. Don't get that magazine anymore. I used to subscribe to like EGM, Edge, Game Informer.
I love Game Informer.
Nintendo Power.
Yeah.
Maybe Game Pro. I had like 5 a month. Edge was my favorite though. Those beautiful covers, like thick pages.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
We will never hold another magazine like in our hands, really.
Ever.
Like, not like that. Like Game Informer. Game Informer is like the last one.
50 years down the road, when it's like the internet has blown out, YouTube's done, everyone's just like disheveled and living in nomadic pods, and we're like, what's going on in the grand state of Texopolis? Like,
Texopolis.
We're reading it. I guess I own it now.
Oh,
I took over Texas. No.
I knocked my mic over.
So Yoshi's Crafted World, I'm getting rid of. It's a beautiful game, but it wasn't really for me. I'd rather keep Kirby than Yoshi just because of all the enhancements they've made to Kirby over the few months that it's been out. So
Yoshi's newer. Yoshi's newer, even though Kirby came out a few months ago.
So now I'm at $54, and this is where it got a little tricky because I'm like, okay, at 54, I don't want to have leftover GameStop credit. That seems silly. What am I going to do with that? Yeah. I don't like that at all. So I needed to find something that was going to be relatively around $6, and I found the perfect one. NBA 2K19 gets $7 at GameStop. It was just $3 on the eShop. So you can buy it and replace it and get your money, or you can just get rid of it because 2020 is coming out soon. And that puts me at $61. I like the basketball games on Switch. I think they're some of the better third-party titles. It's great to have something sports on the system besides Mario, but I never go back and play the old ones. I don't know if you do, like old sports games.
No.
So while it has more than a penny value, I'm going to get that $7. I am at 61. I may need to borrow from you for the tax, but I'm pretty darn close. And now we both can enjoy Mario Maker 2.
Yeah, let's enjoy GameStop while we can because they're about to go out of business. Amazon is doing everything in their power to undercut them at every turn and sell brand new games that are nowhere near being out for like $10 off just because they want to do away with GameStop. We know they're not doing well financially. This is obviously not sponsored. I don't like the store very much, but for this specific instance, I feel like it's helpful because now we can get Super Mario Maker 2 and not have to really go into our pockets. Yeah, and then we carry that money over that we saved to next month and get one of the big games over there because there's a lot of big stuff next month.
Yeah, and honestly, like Amazon, the fact that they are doing this like $50 for almost everything, and the fact they do a lot of trading, maybe that's the smarter place to go. But we've got like a day, and we didn't get Mario Maker 2, so we don't have a lot of time to work with here. So we had to compile our list. Gabe is getting rid of Valkyria, Kirby, and ARMS. I'm dumping Yoshi's Crafted World, Isaac Afterbirth Plus, Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus, and NBA 2K19. This makes me want even more physical games, though, so I have some things to wheel and deal, because with all those digital copies, you're kind of limited. But let us know in the comments down below if you're trading anything in for Mario Maker 2, how you're getting the game, if you're getting the game. It's one where everybody I know wants their own copy so that they can go ham on the stages. And that is what we plan to do soon. Until that time, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. We'll be back with Mario Maker 2 action now that we both are getting the game and bring you that coverage as soon as we can. Until then, though, for myself and Gabe and all of these games that now are sent off to other Switch owners' hands, thanks so much. SwitchForce out.